I made a video on a few key combos with Juri in Street Fighter 6 and how to drill them. Many of you said instead of classic controls, they would love to see a video on modern controls. So, since I'm a man of the people, I'm going to try my best to give you what you want. In this video, we're going to go over 5 key Juri combos in modern controls, and I'm going to give you guys a few Oki situations so you can drill them, get better at your execution, and win more games. But before we get into it, let's first make something clear about modern controls. You have the choice between using the special button or doing the motions like classic controls. If you choose to do the motion, you get more damage, but there are some inputs that are only available through doing the motion, not through use of the special button. I tried to pick good combos that we can get Oki from, but also combos that we don't need to use motion controls for. There will be some mandatory cases, and there will be other cases where you could swap out the SP button and use a motion control for more damage or better Oki. I want you to hit the pause button and go over to reversal settings, and I want you to tab over to wake up reversal. Now pick on slot 1, and you're going to go to crouching light punch, and we're going to turn that slot on. Now, whenever we knock down Marisa, when she wakes up, she's going to hit the crouching light punch. And this is good for the drills that we want to practice. The first combo we're going to do is auto light, crouching light, back special. This is a great way to get some damage off of a quick attack, and at the end of it, you get Oki if you dash up with a slight walk afterwards. What's nice about this too is that you can throw if you time it correctly as well. So Marisa, if she tries to wake up, she can either be strike or she can be thrown if you time this right. Again, there has to be a slight walk after the forward dash, but this is something that I implore everyone to practice. This is a staple to your offense because it allows your opponent to make a mistake and open them up for more damage. If you watch my classic control video, you know that Juri has a lot of ways to set up frame kills in the corner. In the corner, you could do the same Oki setup with the dash forward, walk up, and strike, or the dash, walk up, and throw. But if you want to use motion controls, there is a slightly better option. After you do the auto light, crouching light, back special, if you do quarter circle back light, you get the light fuha, setting up a strike or throw frame kill. To define what a frame kill is after the knockdown, we need to fill in the gap to make our next attack automatic so that we don't need to manually time it. So after the back special, we're going to use quarter circle back light so that our strike or throw is automatically timed. As long as we do the timing correctly, Marisa cannot strike or she cannot throw. Sequences like this are strong because they're a scripted 50-50, meaning that as long as you do this, you can choose which path you want to take. The good part about this is that we can always use throw and it will beat both of the defender's strike or throw. And if they make the wrong decision, it's up to us to make sure they pay in blood. The next situation, I couldn't find a proper answer to use the special button, so this one will use motion controls. And it's going to be standing medium, standing light into light 10 Senrin. Light 10 Senrin will be forward, down, down forward, and the light attack, which is the DP motion with the light attack. To simplify this command a bit, what I do is I hit standing medium, I hold forward, and then hit the standing light attack. What happens then is I hit standing medium, hold forward, hit standing light, and then I do a fireball motion, which is quarter circle forward, and then hit a punch button. What that does is it simplifies the DP command and gives me light 10 Senrin every time. This turns a very difficult motion in forward, down, down, forward, and makes it simple by holding forward and then turning it into a fireball. This was a difficult choice to make because back special does not work off a standing light. If your opponent blocks the whole thing, it's hard for them to punish because you're pushed back so far. Even though this doesn't combo, this might not be a bad idea for a pressure string. There's a very small gap in between the medium and light, so if Lily decides to hit a button in between those two buttons, she will get hit. Since the light attack counter hits, you do get 2 more frames, and the back special will now work. So if she blocks the whole thing, you're pretty safe, and if she tries to hit a button in between, you do get the knockdown, and it allows you for Oki afterwards. Just like the first combo, if you see this hit, you could dash up, slight walk, and throw afterwards, or you could dash up, slight walk, and then strike afterwards. A good way to practice this is to go into the dummy settings and set this to random. From here, if we see the medium connects, we can go into light 10 Senrin, or if you want, you could always do forward special. The issue I have with forward special is afterwards, you cannot throw. You can strike, but you cannot throw. So we took the long route to get you to this drill here. But what I want you to realize is that if you want to go for damage, you should always go for the forward special instead of the light 10 Senrin, which is harder to do, but it gives you better Oki. So the drill is going to be light, medium, light 10 Senrin, drive rush, and make them choose between strike or throw. It's a lot easier to get the strike to work here. However, you still have to manually time that run. The throw's a little harder because you have to manually run and wait for them to attack. So it takes some practice, and this is the drill that I would practice to make sure you get this timing down, because it's super important, because just from this alone, she is going to be in the corner, and it sets up your next options, and then boom, big damage, right? If you're having a problem doing the light 10 Senrin, I suggest you doing the forward special, but just know that you're not going to have the option to throw, and just practice getting that strike down to make sure the opponent knows that they cannot hit a button. There still is a mix-up here because your opponent might not know that you can't throw here, and once you discourage them from pressing a button here, they might stop pressing buttons and then leave themselves open to throws anyway. In this corner, on hit, we can use this combo and the light Fuha frame kill, the quarter circle back light, and set up that same mix-up of strike or throw. This is a great way to get a resource and go into the next altercation with a resource to use and set your opponent up again for more pressure. You see this? It's all coming together, right? Modern Controls allows us to get simple damage from simple inputs, and I'm not here to knock Modern Controls. If you want to use it for whatever reason, I definitely think it's a good choice. I would still start practicing these motion controls from classic combos because at some point after gold and platinum, or maybe even as late as diamond, you're going to want to practice these so that you can start graduating to classic controls so you can get more damage. With just a bit of practice here and there, and just sprinkling in some classic controls and some of the motion controls, I know you can make the transition over from modern to classic. Because of some of the limitations of modern controls, I do believe using drive rush is a great way to extend combos and get more damage. A popular way to start a combo is going to be off of a low medium and then drive rush. One of the changes from the Rashid patch was that you don't need to hit forward to drive rush cancel anymore. You could just hit parry. Drive rush combos have never been easier. So with that said, our next combo is going to be low medium, drive rush cancel, medium back special. If you watch my combo drill for classic controls, you know I like to use back special or medium Fuha mid screen. This is because mid-screen, you do have the option to dash, walk slightly, and then hit a strong, or you can dash, walk slightly, and throw them out of any of their strikes. In classic controls, we have access to crouching medium punch, which allows us to do standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, and then we can cancel that to medium Fuha or back special. Because in modern, we don't have access to that move, we don't get that natural combo of standing medium punch, crouching medium punch. In modern, we can always do stand medium into back special, but if Dhalsim blocks that attack, we will be punishable. So if we do low medium into drive rush, we have time to confirm whether or not it hit and then go into the two mediums into back special. If Dhalsim blocks, we have more than enough time to confirm the hit and then block after the second medium. Let's drill this. We're going to do low medium, drive rush cancel, medium, back special. After this combo, we're going to do a dash, walk forward, and then throw. Once we get good at that, we can do dash up, walk forward, into a low medium, crouching medium. So the full sequence will look something like this. This allows us a branching mix-up where we can dash forward after the back special and throw, or what we can do instead is go for a strike and then convert off of that the same exact way. This sequence can loop into itself, so we can practice the strike option and keep going into the timing of the frame trap. Even in the corner, we have the option to do so. We've talked about the corner, that we can use quarter circle back light and set up the next frame kill to go into the next sequence. Keep in mind too, when you throw in the corner, if you dash up, that sets up a frame kill all by itself. So throw, dash, strike, or throw, dash, throw. After a throw, dash is the perfect frame kill, so you can go for either a strike or a throw, and it's the perfect timing. Hell, you can just loop a throw after that, and it will always work. They hit a button, they will get thrown, or if you want to hit a button, it knocks them out of it. You can go into one of the combos that you are learning through this video here. The purpose of these drills is to set your opponent up for a mistake and to have the execution to actually make something of that mistake so that when you hit them, it hurts big. The next combo to drill is not only a staple for classic, but for modern. It's going to be auto H down special, auto M forward special. You'll do less damage overall by doing down special and forward special, but If you're okay with doing motion controls, you could do quarter circle forward, medium, and DP heavy for the special moves. Anytime after you hit a forward special on the ground, if you drive rush in, you do get Oki with using a strike. However, if you were to do this and try to throw, you'll get hit out of it. Practice this drill here and practice drive rushing in and going for a strike. After you hit this combo and you go for the strike, you can do the same one as the last combo, medium, medium, and back special. If you use this combo and they take the bait, you can drive rush in, and if they get hit, you can drive rush again and do that combo that I just showed you, and then you have access to the same route for Oki. I would practice this route and get used to just doing the medium, medium, back special. When you do that, it sets up the next Oki situation of going for a throw. If you think your opponent is going to mash buttons, setting up offense in this way is the way to go. After the drive rush, they can't hit buttons. We set them up again, and this is your cash out moment. You go all in on the damage, and we have the resources to go for the kill here. After a drive rush, you have the option to hit medium and go right into this combo. If you're in the corner already, you have the option to end this combo with a back special, and it sets up the frame kill that we had talked about already. If you have resources, you can always end with a quarter circle forward heavy. If you end in quarter circle forward heavy, you also have the option to do the frame kill with a quarter circle back light and then go into strike or throw. And we start to see all of these shells and all of these combos start to build on one another so that we can make a game plan and we can terrorize our opponents and force them to make the wrong choice and get more damage. This next combo is one of the most important ones to learn. This is your cash out combo. So we make sure we have all of our stocks and we have 3 Fuhas to start off with. I'm going to show you the basic shell and then we're going to work our way up to even more damage using modern controls. The combo is down medium, drive rush cancel, down heavy, standing medium, SP, down SP, auto M, back SP into a down auto SP. This is a nice cash out shell where you can use everything you got, and if you need about 45%, you can always get it off of this combo here. So I did say that we can get a little bit more damage. So instead of using the special, down special, and then going into auto M, instead what we can do is do quarter circle forward heavy, then hit light medium, and then go into the auto M. That does a little bit more damage because the heavy does a little bit more damage than the rest of it. So that combo would look something like... And I said we can get a little bit more damage, and if we do this combo instead, we get a little bit more damage. I gave you these combos in this order for a specific reason. If we take any of the situations, it sets us up for the cash out combos. In this situation here, Kail pressing one incorrect button will set him up to take over half his health. That is a lot of damage to take from one error. If you work on these drills, you're going to find more situations where your opponent is going to make a mistake and you have to interact with them even less. You're going to close off rounds sooner, and because of that, earn more points, get more rank, be the hero, get the girl, get the guy, get whoever. But you're going to get more rank, you're going to win more games, and you're going to have more fun. I hope you enjoyed the video, and this was a hard one for me to make because I don't know modern controls. However, I know this video will give you value, so if you got this far, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I got a lot of great feedback from the Classic Controls video just like this, so I want to hear your honest feedback. Was this a good video for you? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you're interested in the combo drill video for Classic Controls, I'm going to put that video on the screen right now. And I hope to see you guys over there. Have a good one, tell your loved ones you love them, and I'll see you guys in the next video.